Mark Walhberg joining us, actor, of course, but more importantly, Patriots fan. How you feeling today?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Great, great. Were you nervous at all on Sunday?
Absolutely. I mean, I was nervous before the game started. Oh, God, it was crazy. And, how many times can they go to the well and come back like that?
What is the scene like? Are you watching with the kids?
No, my son's at a sleepover, so they didn't come home until like midway through the first half.
Yeah.
So it was just my wife, and then I had some friends because I had some of the franchisees from Walhbergers over. We're having a meeting with my brother Paul, and so they were there. One guy's from Florida. He's kind of act like he's not rooting for the Jags, but you can tell that he is. And so I'm going from room to room. Then the cable went out. My wife now is an obsessed fan, so she doesn't really know exactly what's happening, but she still gets crazy. So I'm like trying to stay away from her, and I'm just kind of doing whatever I got to do to kind of walk around and get in the right headspace.
Wait, you're a mess.
Yeah, I put my lucky watch on, all kinds of stuff. It was like terrible.
Did you pray? Did you have the kids pray for Tom Brady's hand?
No.
Okay, you didn't get that desperate.
No, we were already praying for Brian Hoyer to come in and pull off a miracle if he got the call.
Are you going to Minneapolis?
I'm going to try, but I'm shooting a movie with Pete Berg, and Pete ain't got no team in the hunt, so he's not interested in that. We have a Sunday schedule. We're shooting these weird weekends, so I'm going to do everything that I can to get him to let me out because obviously my wife and my kids want to go as well. But look, I've been praying for the Eagles to get back to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
my boy Vince Papale, my whole experience playing Vince Papale in a movie. Although Brandon Graham has been texting me talking smack already. And then I tried to FaceTime him yesterday. He didn't take my call.
But why are you scheduling a movie this time of the year? This is the Super Bowl. This is Patriot time, and you're shooting a movie. Did you not think they'd get here, Mark? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not the case. I gotta work, dude. As much as I love the Patriots, they don't pay the bills, so I gotta work while I can. These kind of jobs are not promised forever. So, but Pete and I, we started shooting this movie in November, and then we had to break for the holiday. For Christmas, for New Year. So it's not a long shoot, but it's certainly been dragged out. So we have another break. Now we're moving to another location. So it's just been kind of all over the place.
Given what happened last year at the Super Bowl, is there a different strategy if you do get to go to the game? Do you have a game day strategy different than last year's?
I think, honestly, I don't think the game is going to be that close. I think if you look at how I've been kind of feeling out what's been going on with Pittsburgh versus the Jags, with Atlanta and the Eagles, and then with the comeback against the Saints from Minnesota, I really felt like the Eagles were going to blow them out. Minnesota kind of shot their load. Eagles now have had their celebratory time, and I think they're kind of happy to be there. I don't think Nick Foles could do it again like that. I think we kind of finally have the first easy victory, win by a couple touchdowns. So bad for viewership, but good for Patriots fans who age, rapidly over stressful situations.
I'm going to be hosting the Super Bowl, so if you're around, you want to stop by, I'd be more than happy to get your expertise. It's one of our analysts.
I would love to, but I tell you, I could not be happier for Philly, for Blunt, for Brandon Graham. I mean, it's special because being able to work in Philadelphia, being welcomed into Philadelphia as an honorary Philadelphian, they don't give love easy. So, it was an honor for me to put on the Eagles uniform, to play Vince Papale, to work with Greg Kinnear playing Dick Vermeil. So I couldn't be happier. If for some miracle with the Eagles were to win, I would actually be able to smile for the city of Philadelphia and all the wonderful people that I know there.
Did you ever consider trying to buy a sports team?
When I watched that Kraft special when he bought the Patriots for $175 million, and now they're worth $3.7. I in '94, I was scrapping pennies together. If it were this day and age, I could have actually got in there. I think I might have got the Celtics and the Patriots at a discount.
Which team would you buy?
First of all, any New England team first.
But if I said you could have your pick, Bruins, Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics.
Oh, it would have to be the Patriots.
Really?
It would definitely have to be the Patriots, yes.
It still feels like it's a Red Sox town, though.
It depends. It depends. And you know what? The Red Sox are beloved throughout New England, but being called the New England Patriots, so many other people, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, can also claim them as their own. Even Connecticut, which is so close to New York, you have kind of people that are either New York or New England. But the Patriots have done so much for the city, and they've been so dominant. I mean, they've dominated in a way where I think the only other team you could say they kind of had that run maybe be the Celtics in the Russell era.
Tell Berg we said hello, safe travels, and perhaps we'll see you in Minneapolis.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, take care. Thank you, Mark. That's Mark Walhberg.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.